Indonesia, with a population of 260 million people, is the largest country by population in ASEAN. The media in Indonesia has become progressively more open and dynamic in the past 20 years. It is now one of the freest and liveliest in Asia. Television is the dominant medium, with both public and private channels competing for audience share.
20 years ago, like in 1995, it was the time after the fall down of Suharto era. And so we have this Reformation era where media are very much open. A lot of media publications and TV stations, they grew up, and hundreds of new TV stations and print media, they are established. But then we have problems during the 20 years time. It's no longer the freedom of press, but in terms of the concentration of ownership.
Broadcast media must be licensed. The Directorate General of Radio, Television and Film regulates the broadcasters. The press is regulated through the Press Council. The Internet is regulated via the Directorate General of Telecommunication Resources and General Post. The government has the power to block websites either in the public interest or to maintain public order.
Talking about the regulation of our communication and information system in Indonesia, then there are some parties or some aspects involved. One is the government under the Ministry of Information and Communication, and then we also have Indonesian Broadcasting Commission. The work is like a watchdog for the content of our broadcast programs. And then we have Association of Press and Journalists. We've got some bodies for that. And sometimes the regulation or the policy can also be influenced by people, by the society, by parents, and another one is Legislative Assembly.
Internet penetration is 34%. And smartphone ownership is 43%. 30% of the population are active social media users, and many use multiple platforms.
If we look at the influence or the impact of the use of social media, then we can go back to how our last presidential election happened. Majority of people were influenced in their votes because of this social media. And then even some policies or some regulations are also getting impacts because of the social media.
The media being regulated by the Indonesian government must oversee a very large nation with a vibrant mix of cultures. The internet medium for news and social media has achieved new milestones in the past decade, with claims to directly influencing recent political elections. This demonstrates that Indonesia has a media that is maturing towards being openly liberal.